is Brazil or Brazil. 3,365 airports in Brazil. Vietnam number 3. Cheers everybody. Welcome to Vietnam. Okay. So Da Nang is also 2 words. D-A and then another word N-A-N-G. It comes from the province called Quảng Da. Q-U-A-N-G and then D-A. Right, first. And then when French came here in 1858, they decided to put 2 names for this city. Right, by French, they called Tourane. T-O-U-R-A-N-E. Right, and then for Vietnamese name, they decided to take the second word of the province and then add another word behind it. So they take Da, D-A is the second word of the province, right? And they put away the first word, Quảng, Q-U-A-N-G. They cut it off, right? And then they put another word behind it, N-A-N-G, Nang. So we call Da Nang is the name of the city. English, they call Da Nang. They are shorter and it sounds like a one word. Right, but we have Da Nang city, and this city used to be very popular famous for military during the wartime, right? And recently, Vietnamese government decided to invest a lot of money here to develop Da Nang as the 4th biggest city in Vietnam after Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, Hải Phòng. If you heard about Hải Phòng, H-A-I-P-H-O-N-G in the north of Vietnam, that is the largest port in the north of Vietnam. It used to be bigger than Da Nang, but because the problem for Hải Phòng is too many rivers throwing mud to that location, and the government have to pay so much money every year to drag mud. That's why it's so much consuming, and the government decided to develop Da Nang bigger than Hải Phòng in the future because they can save more money. And location of Da Nang here is right in the center of Vietnam, so it's going to be easier for development. And the water in Da Nang here all the way to the south of Vietnam with the bay called Cam Ranh Bay, C-A-M-R-A-N-H. It's about 300 miles from here to Cam Ranh Bay. They say that this is the 3rd deepest bay in the world after Californian Bay, after Rio de Janeiro Bay in Brazil. And Da Nang to Cam Ranh is the 3rd deepest water. That's why they want to develop Da Nang as a very, very big port in the future. That's why you can see the city here looks like a very, very young, and things looks like a very new. Here is the military base on the right hand side, but you can see a lot of like homes for local people here, newly built. That's why just about more than 10 years recently, Da Nang became a developing city very, very fast, right? And then the local people say that Da Nang is the most ideal city to live now in Vietnam because the price of everything is very reasonable. Somebody who earned $1,000, $2,000 per month, they could spend the same amount